Good morning, everyone. How is it going? All right. Welcome. Week 10, I believe, but who's keeping track? Thanks for joining us again. We are back for another Simply Work From Home coffee break. Today I'm so excited. I have Jamie Chung here today, who is one of my dear friends. We've worked together for years, and obviously amazing actress, fashion it girl, and excited to have her here today. So I'm going to bring in Jamie right now. Here she comes. And put in any questions you have, and we can try to answer them at the end. Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good. So good to see you. Are you by the lake?
Yes.
Yeah.
The bear gave it away.
Yeah, it did.
We've been here for 10 weeks.
Oh my goodness. Well, at least you're out in nature. That's wonderful.
Yes, it's very nice. You were actually, I was thinking about it. You were the last person I saw before quarantining up here.
Before everything shut down.
Yes, for our big Prevail workout.
Yeah, it was the last sweat that I got in.
I love it. Where are you right now?
Hi everyone, by the way. I'm in Brooklyn currently.
You're in Brooklyn.
And I've been here since like the third week of March, like when things were really going down in Brooklyn. And since then, I think we're kind of on the up and up, but everyone's wearing masks, everyone's taking their precautions, and I don't know. Baby
Are you
steps,
going,
but
that's in a small space, or are you feeling good there?
Well, we have a backyard where it's like, it's a pretty nice apartment. We've just never really made this place a home, so we're just kind of working on nesting, and there's a lot of things that have been like real conversations. My husband's watching.
I know. Hi, Brian.
So I can't talk any shit. But we've been talking about some serious future planning.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. We're pretty we're in the same boat. Cool. Well, I guess first I gave you a little introduction, but Jamie is obviously an amazing actress. She's been in so many different movies, The Hangover, Big Hero, Six, and all kinds of stuff, but also an influencer. You have your site, What the Chung, that we worked on so long ago. It's been so many years. And I guess if you want to talk first about like how everything's changed, you obviously have so many different businesses that you have and different career paths. How has everything changed in the last 10 weeks, and what's kind of like a day in the life now for you?
I mean, as an actor, you have a lot of downtime unless you're, Jennifer Lawrence and you're working like every day of the week, or Reese Witherspoon, like where you're working on 3 projects at once. Usually we're used to these like lulls, like whether it's a month or 2 months in between projects, but this is going on 3 months. I mean, productions probably won't pick up until the end of the year. People are predicting maybe even next year. And so that's a lot of, I mean, writers are currently really busy, but I know a lot of actors are just kind of waiting around, and it's been a little difficult, but I feel like this is the time to really stay motivated and, to watch and to watch as much content as possible, to read as much as possible, and start thinking about, original IP. And it's a weird time, but I think there's still ways to self-motivate and still stay creative. And
Totally.
Yeah.
Are you doing, well, I was going to say, like, I just signed up for a masterclass. I mentioned that on my, so like ways to better yourself, obviously you can't be in production, but doing that, I know we were just talking about maybe a website refresh, like things like that, to kind of spark the motivation and learn a little bit more. So
I think what's really great about, I mean, it's not great being in this pandemic. It's a horrible thing, but just the silver lining is that it's kind of, pulled us it's kind of grounded everyone. It's like, you know, you're back to like what's most important, which is your health, your family, having a roof over your head, cooking, gardening,
Yep.
checking
Totally.
in family. Like it slowed things down, but in a really great way. So
I agree. And I know you're so guilty of it. I'm the same. It's like constantly doing 1,000 things in a day. You're so busy. You're on that hamster wheel. And I just feel like a huge breath of relief.
Yeah.
Just like, okay, I don't have to like jam my schedule with 1,000 things today. It's kind of nice. So,
yeah.
Do you have any productivity tips that you've been finding at home, or any routines that have been helpful?
Yeah, I feel like making a list and being able to physically cross things off on your list is really helpful. I think what's really helped me is I've been doing this 21-day meditation with some friends, and you know, it's kind of deterred me from like just going on Instagram or social media like the first thing you do, or Twitter when you wake up. It's kind of deterred me from that habit. Taking walks, long walks, aimless walks, and then being able to clear your head, and then getting home and being able to like work on your list, I think is really, really helped me.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
I love a long walk. And then I know you're so like, I always follow you when I want to see what charities to donate to, what causes are really amazing. Do you have any that recently have really like kind of sparked your attention, or that you've been supportive of like during everything?
Yeah, you know what I find really interesting and really encouraging and inspiring is that a lot of companies who really don't have the means to like refocus their business have made a major effort in providing PPE and other essential items to our health workers that are working the front line. So, you know, small businesses, big businesses really making the sacrifice to help the people, the health workers out. And it's fantastic. You know, there's so many companies, like literally every company that I've supported in the past has made some sort of shift, has made some sort of donations, whether it's Kate Spade, Eddie Bauer, Rewilder Goods, you know, even my friend who makes bags, Cooperly in Atlanta, from her home, she stopped making bags and she used all of her raw materials to make face masks for health workers. So everyone made a shift, and in such a positive way, like everyone kind of came together to help out, which I think is fantastic. Even that, you know, there's this really great brand called Barefoot Essentials, and they make like the most comfortable blankets and cozy knitwear, and they're donating a lot of masks as well as blankets to healthcare workers. So
I love that.
Yeah.
I know. I feel like as a company or a business, it's your duty during times like this. You have to do something.
Yeah. I mean, hopefully you're encouraged to do so. You don't have to do anything, but I think the people who are sitting around with so much time, they're like, wow, I really could be using this time to help out. And I feel like a lot of people have gotten behind that kind of mentality.
Yeah. I love that. And I love that you shine the light on so many brands and use your influence for so much good every single day.
Thank you.
One of the things I love about you. So
thank you.
I love that you do that. And then I guess on a more light note,
sure.
Any books, Netflix, anything that you've been binging, loving, watching a lot of that you want to share?
I mean, so much content.
I know.
I just started this new show on HBO called This Much I Know Is True, and it's Mark Ruffalo and Melissa Leo, and just incredible actors. Rosie O'Donnell's also in it, and it's like watching art. It's so fascinating, and it's a really good show. It's really interesting.
What's it called again?
This Much I Know Is True. And Mark Ruffalo plays identical twins, and he shot one character over the course of the series, and then he gained 30 pounds and then transitioned into his other twin brother. It's yeah.
Wow.
Like the actor's dream. But
that's insane. And it's on Netflix?
Yes. And then I also started watching my friend's show, Ido Goldman. He's in a show called Snowpiercer, and that's on TNT. That's wonderful. I don't know. It's kind of nice to be able to like watch your friends and support your friends. My other friend, Victor Rasuk, is on this show called Baker and the Beauty. Mm-hmm. And I kind of shy away. I usually shy away from, you know, kind of like soapy shows. But this show has so much heart. And the drama, you're like, bring it. I love the drama.
I think I saw an ad for that, right?
What's it about? Good. And like all the actors are so good in it. It's really endearing. It's a really good show. See, Leona agrees with me.
I love it. What about, I know you said you've been cooking. Do you have any hobbies that you've picked up over the last few weeks, months?
I never thought I'd be into gardening, but I'm gardening. I'm taking care of these like stray cats, these alley cats that live in my backyard. I'm like throwing out some nuts for some squirrels. Like I just love seeing the wildlife to see like what comes into my backyard. Like that's how I'm passing my time. I swear.
I love it.
But like recipes, like I'll we'll get the paper on Sunday and then I'll have like a week of recipes. And I'll try new things and cook new things, and yeah. I'm not I know
it's fun. It's fun to slow down.
It's actually really fun. Yeah.
Yeah. The domestic life. Someone asked what your favorite flower or plant is. Do you have a favorite?
Well, I love anything edible. So I love rosemary and mint and basil. I have like a little herb garden. If you can see it.
Oh, cute.
Yeah, playing with that.
Look at you. I love it. And then how are you staying connected to family, friends? Like I've never felt more connected to my office and New York and my family and everyone. Just are there any like fun apps you've been using or fun ways to connect?
My dad turned 85 at the end of April, and I was able to FaceTime him. You know, they don't know how to use smartphones, so my parents don't know how to use smartphones. So my sister, I'll usually FaceTime my sister, and then my sister will, connect us. But it's been, just like personal texts, Zooms with some high school friends, like, FaceTiming people. I feel like that's kind of the best way to keep up with everyone.
It's not weird anymore if you just pick up the phone and FaceTime someone now.
I know.
Yeah, which is kind of like, okay, enough, but it's nice.
I'm like really suspicious, like, why aren't they picking up? Why are they avoiding me? I mean,
right. What are they doing right now? Because you're quarantined just like we are. And then what do you think one thing that you'll take away from this experience is? Like, out of all the silver linings, like, what do you think will translate into your life after quarantine?
I mean, not taking social gatherings for granted. I feel like my husband and I are social butterflies, and not taking our health for granted.
Yeah.
Like I just want, or like not even taking, not taking hugs for granted. Like I miss hugging people.
I know.
Other than my husband, like I just want to I want to hug and hold my friends, Yeah. I want to see my family in San Francisco. Like I just can't take those real intimate moments for granted anymore.
So true. Yeah. And then, okay, we have some fun fact questions.
Okay, great.
Those are fun. Okay, since this is a simply work from home coffee break, how do you take your coffee or tea?
I take it with a lot of cream.
A lot of what? Cream?
A lot of cream. Yeah.
Oh, okay. What are your outfit details today?
I'm wearing this really cute Aritzia top.
Cute.
And then just shorts.
You're doing denim. Wow.
Total, I know. And I'm wearing socks.
Impressive.
Like my outfit's kind of all over the place, but
I'm actually wearing pajamas.
Oh, let's see.
It's like cute though.
very cute pajamas.
Shoot.
Okay.
Yeah, probably shouldn't do that. Yeah. But they're like, you can double it as a shirt. Favorite social media platform? I think I know this answer.
Hey, I mean, I love Twitter because I'm able to get my news, but I also hate Twitter because of all the false information that's out there. It's so misleading and it's so divisive, and it's no longer my favorite. So I would still have to say Instagram, because TikTok is really fun, but I'll just get in a hole, like a TikTok hole, and like I'll wake up and it's the next day, and I can't do it. I can't do it.
So wait, have you put any content on TikTok yet?
No, I did 2 little videos, but I was like, you're just like afraid of something new. Like I'm afraid to get into it. I'm afraid that's all I'm going to like focus on, and I don't want to get sucked into it. It's really dangerous.
Yeah. It is. I know. And I feel like I'm like, am I too old for this? But it's fun. I don't know.
It's so fun. It's toxic. Yes, it is a toxic app, but it's so fun. All the challenges and no.
You know who kills it on TikTok? Do you follow Derek Huff?
Oh, he's so funny.
He's so good.
No, he's
he's amazing on TikTok. Share one fun fact or hidden talent that people might not know about you.
I would say baseball. Like, I grew up playing baseball. You know, when my sister and I didn't have any equipment, we would just go out in the outfield and catch balls. But then I played softball in middle school and high school, and a little co-ed softball in college. But it's one of my favorite sports. Like, I used to take book during games. I love baseball.
Oh, wow. I know. I remember like years ago.
You know, played left.
I remember the Nike thing we did, and you brought me as your friend, and I was like, whoa, you in the batting cages. I couldn't even hit the ball, and you were like slamming it out of the park.
It's so fun. That's my hidden talent.
I love it. Name 3 personality traits that describe you best.
Ooh, these were not in the questions you sent over, Sarah.
Yeah, right here.
I would say, I'm sorry, 3 personality traits?
Yes.
I feel like I'm overly friendly, which people I think could take like in a weird way, you know? Very open. Like, I'm just always like, hey, where are you from? Where are you going? Can we hug? I guess that is like the same personality trait. I have a very quick temper. That's not a positive. Did you say positive character trait?
No, just any personality trait. Yeah.
Okay, great. I have a temper. If I'm passive aggressive, and then I have a temper. So that's another. And then the third, I don't know. I certainly think I will turn on for everyone else except for my husband.
Well, that's what they're there for, right?
Like,
they get the brunt of everything.
Do
you have a life mantra?
Yeah, lately it's just been like one step at a time, you know? Like, there's so many challenges and adversities and setbacks, and it's like you just have to take everything, like, and it can be so overwhelming that you don't want to deal with it, but you have to keep going. It's just one foot in front of another. Just take things one at a time. That's a good,
because you get so much anxiety if you look a week, a month, years ahead. It's like
life gives me anxiety.
You never know when a pandemic will happen. I mean, anything can happen.
Exactly.
So it's good to stay present.
Yeah.
Are you a texter or a caller?
I mean, both. Like, I love, you know, I'm not that annoying person that does like a word every text, you know?
Yeah.
But I will send like paragraphs. I'm like that person. And then I'll call because I'll be like, wait, well, the tone, you don't really know the tone of which I was writing that text. So therefore, let me just, you know,
I would classify you as a caller.
Oh, thank you.
I think you are. I think you pick up the phone. I like that.
Thank
Or,
you.
you know what some people said, which I think is a good tip, is a voice memo. Because then you get the tone, you get everything that you need, but you're not annoying someone with a call.
Yeah, gotcha. I haven't gotten into that yet.
I do it very rarely, but and then the last question is, where is the first place you'll be hopping on a plane to go visit after all of this lifts?
It's done. Oh man, I mean, a part of me is like, let's go to a beach, let's go to Costa Rica, but I think realistically it would be going back to San Francisco to see my family. You know, because my whole family is there. My aunts, my uncles, my parents, my sisters, you know.
Yeah.
Because my sister and her girlfriend are getting married in October in San Francisco, and I'm really hoping that, you know, there's a vaccine by then.
I know.
We can celebrate, but, you know, we're really going to try and make it out there regardless.
I love that. Well, wait, I just saw a couple of questions. If you have a minute, let's see. We've got one is, what's your favorite fashion brand?
Oh, gosh. I would have to say for accessibility, like things that you can just like toss on and wear, like no problem. There's two. Thakun just relaunched their brand, and they launched you know, Thakun is like a really big designer, but he came out with like new essential line, which is like everything. I have this like trench coat that I've been wearing nonstop. That, and then also I'm such a Aritzia girl. Like I, you know, worked a lot in Vancouver, and before Aritzia became the global brand that they are now, they were only, I mean, I can only find them in Canada, and it's just one of my favorites. They're just like, you know, elegant, cool, and like without trying too hard. But
yeah,
I just love,
I agree with you.
Styles. Yeah,
I
and
love
then
that.
also, you know, just sweatpants. Hi, Gonzalo. Yeah. Anyways.
I love that. Okay. And then what was the best movie you have ever been in?
I feel like that's a trick question. You know, every crew is like a little family, a little pod. And so, I don't know. I feel like maybe it was like our girl gang it was Sucker Punch. And it was, you know, I'm still friends with most of the girls now. And I don't know, we just created this really tight bond, and I just love Zack Snyder's crew. And I actually just ran into them before quarantine hit, in downtown LA, and it was just so lovely to see them. And it was like, you know, special effects was there, the cinematographer was there, like, you know, his wife was there, who's also an executive producer of that movie. It was just really lovely to see everyone, but it was just a good group of people, like really great crew.
I love it.
Yeah.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here today for our coffee break.
We got to catch up.
I know. Me too.
I just saw your beautiful daughter in the background. She's so cute. She likes.
I know. I'm like, Ava, you cannot come in for these Instagram lives. Yeah, she really listens.
So cute.
Yeah. We got the dog here, Ava. It's like chaos always. So I appreciate it. Yes, and I will. Yes, I will talk to you soon. And have a great day. Tell Brian hello.
Thank you. Will do. Bye.
Okay. Bye.